lemon.
prepared. Be
Yeah, you should be
What?
more like me and go hit, hit, hit. Okay, pass.
I'm so quick.
And then on turn 3 of every combat, you have to Yul does something totally outside the bounds of possibility. You know, can I throw this javelin?
I
Can
ask you if I can
Bob?
do it, and you go, yeah, okay.
Well, yeah,
Frank?
I'm not gonna say no.
Why not? It's against the rules.
Come on. Am I gonna not have you
Outside the
hopscotch?
confines of the mechanics of the game, you can absolutely say no.
No, that's not. It's not the DM's role.
Speaking
Yes,
of the
it
DM,
literally is.
the DM is
Oh.
now live. Oh, shit.
Okay. Let's see if we can spot the retcon as I go through my recap. All right. Last session, what'd you guys do? I forget most of it. No, I don't.
Check your
No, I
notes,
don't.
bitch.
You guys did some things. Primarily, the big thing that you did was you left El Terrell, and you headed over to Bell's Forge, whereupon you freed your homeboy Gargoth, who turned out to be
Giga Chad.
Big.
Big Daddy.
Yeah. He definitely uses his forearm only.
He loves
Or
it.
his
when
right
you
arm,
call
I
him
mean.
Big Papa.
He's a right arm guy.
And he came out of his lava bath and turned up, and lo and behold, he was like 3 times the size of Bell. Bell didn't like that, nor did he like being ripped in half from his jaw down to his crotch. And so,
Yep.
But he did it anyways, because Gargoth doesn't give a shit, and Gargoth took over Bell's army. Also, little sprinkle of some magic item onto Silas before you left. And then you went down and you found, finally, the scab, the bleeding citadel, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah.
And the last thing I told you guys was that as you're looking at this disgusting mound where this citadel is peeking out of the top, clearly the ground is trying to consume it. Near the top of the mound, you saw a gaping cave entrance, which was about 200-300 feet from the ground.
That's the retcon, because the cave was at the bottom before.
See, I told you you'd catch it. That's the retcon. It was
Oh, is it
not.
actually? I was
It's
joking.
actually the retcon.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, smart as fuck over here.
I said the hole was at the ground level. It's not. It's way up high.
Oh, so
I
you
have
gotta
a
make us
question.
climb.
Okay.
Is it Gargoth's forge now?
Yeah.
Or did he name it like something else, like Gargoth's sex dungeon or something? Or like,
Gargoth's
It was
hole.
like 5 seconds ago. He's not renaming things. He's got other stuff to do.
so it's still called Bell's Forge? That feels bad, dude. Feels bad for Gargoth.
Does it feel bad? Because he rules Bell's Forge.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
his name is
like-
immortally the Forge, you know?
Okay, well, it probably feels worse that he was trapped in a fucking hunk of metal for like 1,000,000 years. Like a bitch.
Yeah, but now, despite killing Bell, he's still working at Bell's Forge. It's like if you killed McDonald's and you still work at McDonald's. You just didn't change the name. Just didn't change the fucking name of the store.
Yeah, you're right. It is exactly like that. That is a incredible parallel. Well done.
I'm glad you asked because I knew we couldn't. I now know we couldn't have carried on the session without knowing the answer to that question. So I'm glad
Is
you
it still
asked.
called Haruman's Hill, even though Haruman's dead and it's kind of not really a hill anymore?
You know what? That's a good point. I'm gonna put that away. Nobody.
Is it still called the Demon Zapper if there's no demons to be zapped, bro?
Oh, man, fucking caught slacking.
Bro, I'm just trying to have a good time, you know?
Okay.
Is it still called Archon's Tower if Archon's a bitch?
Fucking
Yes.
I can't even change what it's called.
Wait, is it still the Crypt of the Hell Riders, or the Hell Riders aren't there anymore?
Okay. All right. Fuck sakes. You know.
To be fair, the Hell Riders weren't ever actually there. Just their spirits were different. Oh, maybe they were actually there. I guess all those like graves and whatever. Fuck. I don't give a shit. They're not gonna bury Hell Riders in hell.
They're in this cloth now.
Well, they did. Yeah.
So warm.
Is it still a descent if we've already descented?
Yeah, Jesus, like.
Bro.
Yeah, really? When you think
Phrank.
about it, the campaign should be called Remaining in Avernus.
If we go up to Eltro, are we descending still, or is it still descent the Avernus? I don't know.
The campaign is now called Ascending to the Sword Coast.
Holy shit! That's a fact. Okay.
This is way better than playing D&D, in my opinion.
This is what 3 weeks will do to you. When the bros don't hang, there's a saying there that rhymes with hang, I swear.
Oh man.
So, also, let me remind you who's in the vehicles, okay? You have Fire Horse, you have 3 Gooey Homunculus, because one of you threw yours out. You have,
I threw mine out.
yes, you have Bazit, and you have Rhea decided to come with you.
Maria's my new homunculus.
Perfect. Very fitting. So, that's what you guys have. No more, no less. Also, Lemon, let's get some juicy music going, okay? Some citrusy juice.
Lemon unmutes. He's got a Coco Melon video in the background.
Well, you would be able to hear it even if I was muted.
I know.
Okay. So that's where we're at. I would like to know who's going to take the initiative here. Who's going to take charge and make a decision
Roll initiative?
about this disgusting, festering wound in front of you.
Festering wound.
Does it
Probably
smell?
not. Probably not. No, I'm probably
Make a perception check, Yoel.
gains paused.
How's it fitting?
It actually does smell. It's
Okay.
like stinky old blood.
Okay. Good. Good.
Yep. Oh, and you have your special sight, right?
Sure do.
I'll just carry on that perception.
For all the VOD watchers, I have a primal path of the aspect of the beast eagle, which means my eyesight's pretty fucking swag.
So what I will say, so again, it's about 200-300 feet off the ground, that entryway, and as you look up into it, you can kind of gauge that it's approximately a 20-foot radius entryway.
Okay.
Even from this distance, with your spicy eyeballs, you're able to see that it looks like that hole was torn into the scab. You can also see that about halfway, like the halfway point of the height of the scab, as it kind of curls up into the top of the citadel, the lower half it seems to be a much different texture. Like it's a harder textured thing, whereas the top, you can almost see it kind of like blubbering a little bit, so it's much softer. And the hole is torn through that top section.
Blubbering.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Can I tell what might have torn it?
From here, I would say it doesn't seem like it was just like one creature tearing this 20-foot hole into it. It looks like there were many things that were just ripping through this scabby, fleshy thing.
Oh.
Oh, it's not going to end. It's going to get way worse. The
I
descriptions are
know.
gonna be-
I know.
Scab, hole in it, is turned into Osmosis Jones. No? We're gonna go inside.
That is so fucking. Oh my god, I forgot about that. And also, what a fucking disgusting movie. You remember when fucking Bill Murray is fucking slamming down on eggs dipped in mayonnaise? Hard-boiled eggs dipped. He had little packets of mayonnaise he kept with him, and he would squeeze the mayonnaise on the hard-boiled egg and eat.
I'm so sorry.
We needed more gross visuals.
Oh,
When
Christ.
did that movie come out?
Oh no. No.
Oh, no.
A minute ago.
Rhea starts sprinting up to the fucking house.
Probably 15
No.
years ago.
2001. Wow.
Oh, Jesus. That's a 20-year-old movie.
Anyways,
All right, kiddos.
I'm not
So that is what you take in. That's what you got. I gave you the handout again, so hopefully
Yeah,
you
thank you.
look at that.
Is there... Oh, excuse me. Is there some sort of path leading up to this cave entrance thing?
Doesn't seem like it. I mean, it's slanted. Like the whole thing is kind of slanted upwards, like a big hill. So, you know,
But like, is there a... I'm thinking, so is it sort of like a Mount Doom situation where it's just like there's a hole in the side of the mountain and there's a little bit of a flat bit in front of the hole, but otherwise it's just a mountain? Or is there like a little steppy step?
no step. It's just up, and then this hole was ripped into the side of it.
Gotcha. What does the citadel look like it's made of? This is relevant.
Actually, that's a good question. Let me get you the exact answer. It seems to be like an alabaster, maybe marble.
So it's not like a particularly hellish
No.
thing.
In fact, if anything, it would probably be the most like heavenly thing that you've seen down here.
Wow.
So what would you guys like to do?
well, does anyone need the rest?
Don't think
How's
now's the
everybody
time
looking?
for that.
I mean, we can get closer and find a safe spot, but don't want to go in unprepared.
What are we doing here again, Gantesh? Some sword.
You don't know.
It's been a long trip, you know. Just refresh my memory.
Well, there is a sword in there, hidden from Zariel. Zariel's sword. Supposedly, Yale has something to do with it as well, and she's trapped in there as well.
And we don't know what's in this place except for
Oh, we know.
Yale and the sword.
No, we know. It's guarded by demons, if I recall.
Fun ones.
Not devils. The creature that guards it, I believe, is called Krokotak.
The Toak.
Pet of the demon Lord Inagu.
And is our plan to just go in there and negotiate or
Huh.
fight our way?
I understand your experience with negotiating with demons, but it doesn't seem like that always goes well when you bring one into the fray.
Yeah, especially if they figure out that you enslave them.
I mean, those are mindless demons, you know.
They seem pretty mindful to me.
Wait,
You know what, when they were beating the shit out of us.
isn't the demon? Doesn't it during certain times come out of its burrow? Do we?
We can watch, but we are on a little bit of a clock. I don't think we have the time to sit and scout. Or at least scout for days at a time.
Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to recall if I know this in character or not. Your arcane eye. Do I know that you did that in wherever we just were, Archon's Tower?
Wait, did what?
I used it. I
mean,
used
it.
it.
Was ages ago, but I think he told us all.
Yeah, I used it.
Like, I think it was a group decision.
I used it then. That's right.
Could you use it now?
Are you asking me in character or out of character?
Oh, in character. In character, sorry. I mean, if we're going in there to fight, we should at least know what we're walking into.
I can't do that.
He's
Oh.
a different person. Hard to
Wait,
accept.
what do you mean?
Things have changed.
I can't do that anymore.
Can't cast spells?
Not that one.
Gotcha.
Why all of a sudden do you give so much of a shit as to what we're walking into?
Huh.
You didn't seem overly concerned last time when we were on our way.
I mean, we're making this seem like it's not going to be easy. And I mean, Buru is a little right, and we didn't really rest up. And I'm just being cautious.
I wanna take out the wand and point it at Gantash.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, actually, I'm not pointing at Gantash, but I know from before I want to purposely make it not point at Gantash.
okay.
I would like to attempt to react to that, if you will allow it. If True will allow it.
Yeah, actually, I'll just nonchalant do it like a dumbass.
As he's taking it out, I just want to grab his wrist and sort of indicate he should probably stow his tool.
Okay, fine. I'll do it so only me and Yul can see.
I don't know how that works.
I'm not letting go of his wrist, and I'm just gonna.
Alright,
stare
go ahead,
at him.
strength check me, bitch. I'm doing
Whoa,
it.
Jesus Christ.
So you guys are doing like a little bit of a subtle.
He's
arm
trying to
wrestle.
hold my hand. I want to check.
Okay. Go ahead, let her rip. Both of you guys can do it.
It's just a strength check, right?
Yep, just straight strength. Man, oh my god, these numbers are so high.
Oh, you only rolled a 16. That's super easy. Ah, tits. Fuck! What the hell? Alright.
So Buru just gets like a nice good angle and he kind of like reefs
I
it
want
up.
to twirl it too with my fingers.
Okay, give me a performance check then. What the fuck?
While he's twirling it, I'm shaking my head, looking at him, shaking, like.
You're shaking your head, but you're also kind of impressed. You're like, oh, nice twirls. That's kind of sick.
No, not shaking his head like, oh my god, he's fucking around. I'm like, don't.
No,
Do this,
generally
don't.
not. But I'm literally just being Buru.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just twirling it then, or are you?
Yeah,
trying to
and
get
I
it
just want to see
activate?
if it does something.
Oh, I see. Okay, so in order to use it, you kind of have to like let it
Hold
rest
it
for.
still. Yeah.
Yeah.
After I'm done twirling, I just stop.
Okay. So you do your sick, like, almost like Cirque du Soleil level twirling with this.
It's a 17. It's not that good.
Like sloppy Cirque du Soleil, like knockoff Cirque du Soleil.
It's like a finger
Like,
skateboard.
audition.
Finger skateboard.
Yeah, he's
Tech
fucking
deck.
tech
It's a
decking.
fucking tech deck, bro.
And you pause and you let it rest. And I'll say that this, like, if you're still trying to be a little bit subtle about it, like, I'll say this is happening between you and Yol. And so the rod does start to move, and it starts to turn towards Gantash, but almost like if you were in like a mild magnetic storm with a compass. It kind of points to him, and then it like shifts off a little bit, and then slowly finds its way back, and then shifts off a little bit.
I'm just gonna nod to myself and put it back. It's a good sign.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, we're here. If we can't scope it out, we might as well just
Yeah, what else could happen, right?
get in there.
What's the worst that could happen? We could all die and fail, and everything could go to hell.
Actually-
everything could literally go to hell.
Actually, really quick, let's think about before we go in. We have the magical bolt cutters. Gargoth is free. I no longer have that shield. Is there anything else? We have the necklace. That's on. Wait a minute. That's right. Do we want to talk about that, Silas? Yol?
Gantash is here. You had so many questions for me. Why don't you ask Gantash?
If there comes a point, obviously the bolt cutters are for Zerial, right? Are we all in agreement? If something like what does that even mean? When do we even use this?
I'm sure
Is
we'll
what
find.
I'm asking.
Well, if we use our
Because there's a chance we could die going into here, knowing that the sword is protected and there's all kinds of things happening. There's the Krakatoak or whatever, and I just want to understand what our situation is, what our options are.
well, let's use our rational brains here, Buru. If we free a demon lord in the presence of another demon,
Okay, got it.
I wonder how that will go.
You'll not understanding the sarcasm at all. Probably badly, I think. Would be my guess.
Yes.
We've
Exactly.
been through worse.
Told you.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Bolt cutters are for Zerial. I'll hold on to them.
Bolt cutters are if we have no other choice. They're not for anything.
I'm also wearing my new dragon scale armor
With your necklace.
with my necklace. Yes, of course.
And we're all fine with that? Gatash, are you fine with that? Knowing that you survived, I guess?
Survived what?
You know what happened with Archon?
Lemon, don't minimize.
Yeah, I don't really have anything publicly I'd like to share at the moment.
Okay, I guess we're gonna trust Silas with that necklace.
It's safe with me.
What do you mean about trust? What's wrong with Silas having the necklace? What different is it other than anyone else in this group?
He shows a lot of interest. Demons.
Silas, are you going to backstab us and open the demon at an inopportune time that's going to jeopardize the group's overall mission?
Yeah, basically.
No.
See?
Who has
Uru,
the-
was that so hard to ask
I
him?
had the bolt cutters.
Then he literally can't. I don't understand the problem.
Well, what if he does that weird magic hand thing and it touches me?
Okay, and? Silas, do you promise to not
We can
touch
get you-
Uru inappropriately with a magic hand?
We can make sure that we talk to the right people and get that resolved.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure everyone's aware of what I was thinking of.
No, I understand, and it's important that you know that we care about you, and we just want you to be comfortable.
All right.
And if anything makes you uncomfortable, then I hope you tell me right away.
Baru, I've been on your side this entire time. I've been on everyone's side. We all have the same goal.
I remember following you into something. A
I
great
mean-
wizard of some sort in the shop kind
That
of
was
rustled us up.
for you
Yeah.
as well, if you remember.
All right.
Victim blaming.
Uru,
All right. Let's go. I guess. Yes.
you know that paranoia is a sign of low self-esteem. Is
Not
everything
that.
okay?
I just want to make sure we're all sane. I'm feeling good.
Do you feel less of a bull now that your handy shield is gone?
No, I'm actually proud of that. Can't wait to see what else that.
Oh, you're
Yes.
proud that you upheld your contract with a fucking devil?
Yeah, and now no crazy phase spider, spectral spider will teleport me into oblivion and I'll die. It'll be fine. I don't have to fear about that. I'm actually pretty proud of that. So I'm confident to go into here. I just want to make sure you guys are okay and
Right.
prepared.
I'm proud of you that
No,
you
you
got
know
rid
what?
of a
You're right.
contract.
I don't want to go in here and you know what? Let's say fuck it. No thanks.
You never know. Silas just cuts the necklace or does something weird in the back, and we're all dying, and there's 10
Then we all
mid-course-
die.
Yeah, great.
We
Weird
all die
about-
if we go in, and we all die if we don't go in. Sounds like we're probably all gonna die. So do you want to die trying, or die fucking pissing your pants like a baby?
Baru, do you not trust me?
We'll see.
You don't think he does?
Clearly he doesn't. I'm going
can-
inside. Fuck you
You
guys.
can have the thumb back, Baru.
No, I don't
I
want
will
it back.
give it to you.
I feel great without it. If Gantas trusts you that, then I trust him. Just everything happened so quickly, and I think we all know that.
Yeah, well. 10 hours ago, Gantash was dead. And now... Who fucking knows anymore?
Yeah.
There's still hope.
Rhea,
What?
are you? Oh, sorry.
When I say that, I grip onto the one that's like in my pocket.
Oh. Yeah, okay, never mind. Sorry. I'm good.
Rhea, are you coming with us?
Of course she is. What's wrong with you? Let's go.
You look to her and she's standing like directly behind Yol, and you can see she's like soaking everything in, and it seems as though every time a story has come out since you've reconvened with her about your travels or whatever, she seems to just kind of be in a state of shock constantly about all the things that you guys are talking about, and she just says, well, I'm not staying out here, so if you're going in, I'm going in.
And Bazit?
What exactly are we looking at here?
It's a nasty
sorry.
scab.
Sorry, Bazit, I wasn't asking if you want to come. I meant to ask the group if Bazit is coming.
Oh,
Well, no. You know what? He has proven himself useful. Bazit, I'm sorry for anything poor I've ever said about you. Would you like to come?
You've
I
earned
still-
a choice. at least.
So again, what are we looking at here?
An alabaster citadel surrounded by like festering pus, with a weird little cave carved into the side of it, and we're pretty sure there's a couple of demons and other things inside that we're gonna have to fight.
No, thank you.
Yeah, but you don't have to fight. You can just like stand there.
Well, no, we're so here's the thing. You are more than welcome to come in. You have earned the right to join us. However, we don't have time to babysit you in there.
Oh, Bassett, but they might
There's
have
no
eyes.
what are we looking at in there?
Eyes? Remember? They might have eyes.
You could, if you could kindly, if you find them, you could bring them out. But also, no, thank you.
You want to just wait outside? Like get
I
close
have-
with us and wait outside?
I think I have gotten exceptionally good at waiting in the car.
Okay, cool. That's what you're gonna do then.
So do you want us to roll down the window for you?
If there was a window, I would prefer it rolled up, but I will unfortunately be basking in the open air.
I guess it's everybody. Let's get going.
Well, we'll either see you or you won't.
You can't see anything.
I said we'll either see you or we won't.
Guess we're
Hey,
starting to make our way up.
Break a leg, but don't lose an eye or anything.
I'd rather lose an eye, if we're being honest.
Not both, though.
Okay, well that's sad. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. So, you guys are taking off?
Yep.
Let me ask, because you have these homunculi to deal with.
No, I don't.
For the
I'm
3 people that
Gonna
have
leave
them,
it.
you're gonna leave it? Is anyone
Yeah.
else leaving it?
I'm leaving it.
Buru?
Yeah, I'm leaving it.
Okay. Okay.
That was a
You
trick
make your
question.
way. So you're. I take it you're leaving the vehicles. Then you're not gonna like drive them up the scab.
Is it possible?
I was sorry, I was under the impression we couldn't. Like I thought you said this was basically like a
Like a
excuse me,
hike?
mountain to climb.
Yeah.
It's D&D. You can try anything you want, but it doesn't look good.
I guess I would just walk at that point. I don't know, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. You approach the Bleeding Citadel, the scab, if you would. When you get to the base, you can see that the ground clearly segues itself up from the hard, sandy, dusty ground of Avernus, and it converts into this callous texture, splintering its way up, and certainly easy to find footholds as you make your way up. Halfway up, it starts to round a little bit more, and it becomes a lot softer underfoot as you climb your way the 300 feet to the top where that hole resides. From where you're standing in front of this gaping wound, you can see about another 100 feet away the top of the citadel cresting out above the scab. And where the scab meets the citadel, you can see it slowly pulsing towards the citadel. And again, to confirm, when you get there, the entrance to this wound is a 20-foot radius. clearly carved out by claws and teeth.
Like something ate its way in, but not like a big something, but a lot of.
A lot
Things.
of things, yeah. Primarily, it looks like claw marks, but every now and again, there's like teeth marks in there.
Wonderful.
Are they all like positioned like all around the entire circumference, or just like specific parts of the hole?
The entirety of the opening in this tunnel way
So the circumference.
is, yeah, the whole thing.
And looking into the hole, is there anything we can see?
You can see that it's very dark.
Can I, like, are we like at like the opening here, right? Like we're just standing. Are we standing like far from the opening? Are we like in where the opening starts?
There's kind of like yeah, you're like just outside of it. We'll say just outside of it.
Can I get close enough to like have a look at the teeth marks? See if it like. Haven't really spent a lot of time. Gantash hasn't spent a lot of time studying devils and stuff, really, so he doesn't really know what a bite mark would look like. But does anything happen to look like from like the material plane, like those bite marks, kind of look similar to something from
Like a humanoid?
or like some sort of beast? You know, like, are they similar to dog bite? Or is it similar
I
to a
see.
bear bite?
Okay. Yeah, give me an investigation check.
999.
9 total.
I mean, didn't like that.
Certainly various sized bites. The best thing you could relate it to is like maybe it looks like a dog bite of some kind.
Size wise, right?
No, a little bit bigger than a dog bite size, but like the teeth, like the way it kind of looks like maybe a snout
I
would have
see.
taken a chunk out of it.
And does it look like what bit out of it like ate it? Like does the circumference look edible, or does it just look like it like the bite marks were like digging?
Well, given that the bite marks are the like it's significantly less than the claw marks, it's clear that all of this was intended to be a digging mission.
Interesting. You say it's dark.
It is dark.
Oh, torch.
What?
Excuse me. I would like to light a torch.
You okay?
Yeah, choked on a couple things.
All right.
I'm gonna light a torch as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang around the people that are lit.
Basil was still in
I'll
the
be
car,
right
so-
behind Gantash.
I'm gonna go back and hang out with Baz. He's fucking lit.
I do. How far are we away from the opening? Because you said it's just pitch black,
I'll say you're standing like right at the opening.
and we can't see in.
I mean, you can see a couple feet in because there's still light from the outside.
When I light my torch, I'm going to cast Mage Hand and kind of send it in.
I want to flinch when he does that.
Everybody sees Buru flinch at the mage hand.
I only can send it in 30 feet, so.
Okay. So when you send it in, you can see at the kind of cusp of, so the hole kind of goes down a bit and then levels out and goes forward, and you can see that at the end of where the light carries, So 30 feet in with the torch, and then towards where the end of the light carries. You can see that the hole has actually been dug up ahead to the point where it actually reveals a part of the citadel wall, and you can actually see what looks like a window of some kind revealed as well.
Yeah. I'll just bring it back and put the torch in my hand and... Well, looks clear. Who's first?
I'm not even gonna justify that with an answer and start walking. Looks clear. Fucking idiot.
Rhea is going to opt to attempt to get behind Yol, but she doesn't seem persistent about it, so you guys can choose whichever marching order you'd like.
I'm staying in the back.
I want to pull rank on Rhea. Like Hell Rider rank on Rhea.
Okay.
Oof.
Up front, Rhea. High Rider says so.
And she kind of gives you a little scowl, but she heads up. So do you want her like behind you or beside you?
Next to me.
Next to you, okay. Okay, and she joins you. She says, how often am I going to have to deal with that?
As often as you decide to hide in the back with the... I'll turn around and look and beat them.
Fine. You know, I have to stretch my legs a little bit anyways. And she pulls out her long sword and keeps it at the ready.
I'm gonna be in the center.
Okay.
Middle of the pack.
Okay. Buru.
I'm just gonna be behind Gantash the whole time.
Okay. All right.
Okay, can
That
I
worked out
ask a
great.
question? This marching order, who would be included in a 10-foot radius around me? Everybody?
Everybody. Yes. Yes. Everybody.
Okay, thank you.
As long as they stuck that way. Okay. So
Curious, sir, and curious, sir.
So I will tell you, we're going into, I'm going to be loading this map. It is a very unique type of map that I have not seen in any other module. So I'm going to describe how this works. Okay. So it's kind of like a cave diving map almost, where this is actually, if you can think of it like a two-dimensional like slice, it doesn't actually show the floor beneath you. So I'll be describing that.
So basically what we're looking at, like...
Is the
what we're
side
looking at
scroller.
would be the wall next to us.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So those like kind of light lines, that's the wall.
Yeah, this is side
But-
scroller. Good comparison.
Yeah. Okay, and are you keeping... So, Yol, you have a torch. Silas, you have a torch. Are you keeping the torch out in front of you, Silas, with the mage hand?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
not holding up. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So there you are. Going down into this tunnel. I will say right away, as you're entering, with the light being held away out in front of you, using that light, Yol, and combined with your vision, which has been so helpful, you can actually see that it is that window that I mentioned before. You can see it from where you're at. It's just ahead of you, and it looks like the tunnel kind of has a drop off beneath it, but it also, there's multiple pathways. But you can see that it's like a stained glass window.
Can I determine what it is stained glassed of?
From this angle, you're kind of getting like a side shot of it. You'd have to get closer to see that.
Okay. I mean, I would like to keep going. I don't know if you want me to move
Yep, you go ahead.
myself or
Yeah,
okay,
you can
because
go
I don't know how quickly you want us to be moving.
I'll
through
move
this.
Rhea. I'll move Rhea. So you guys slide down. Beep, boop, boop. Yeah, you get it. You got to stay on the ground.
Gantash is floating. Gantash is floating. He's flying. He's so fucking.
You can go right up to the lip there. You can go right up to the lip.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what you see here is the wall is stripped away, revealing the side wall of the citadel. You can see that the stained glass window has been totally revealed, and you can see that it's clear that an attempt to break the window has been made, as there are very, very light scratch marks made around the pane of glass and on the walls, but they seem to have not done very much damage at all. The blue and yellow panes on the window depict the contemplative face of a beautiful angel.
Does this
A
angel
beautiful
look
angels
familiar
that
to
we
me?
recognize?
Oh,
Both of you asked the same question. No, but it is clear, not necessarily like a specific person, but it is clearly like a holy image.
Well, it's a fucking angel, guy.
Yeah. I just mean it hasn't been tainted by its surroundings.
Does it look like the scab wall has like been torn away around the thing, or does it look like it never was able to like grasp the wall where the thing was?
It was torn away.
Okay. Gross. Okay, so there's this thing up here, this thing over here, and then over here, and then over
Yeah.
here. It's like we're exploring a dungeon in Terraria.
Kind of.
Pretty much. I mean, what's Terraria? Y'all?
Thanks.
Uh,
got him.
do I see anything in particular from any of the available paths?
You do not see anything. However, I'll have you make a perception check. Actually, we'll give everyone the chance at this. Everybody can give me a perception check.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Okay. Oh, dang.
I can't see anything.
I'm blind.
For Yol and Silas, the path above you, you can hear a distinct sloshing of water of some kind, some sort of liquid sloshing around. Beneath you, directly down, you hear some sort of buzzing sound.
Is it a buzzing sound that sounds kind of like the buzzing sound from when that bee was coming at us?
No. That one was like a much deeper, because it's like such a big creature. It was a much deeper buzz. This one's a little bit more high pitched.
Is it constant?
Constant.
That's worse. I say we follow the sound.
Lead the way.
I would like to do two things. I would like to, one, take a javelin and plunge it into the ground where we're at.
Okay.
And then I would like to jump down here.
When you do that, it goes in like it would a soft dirt, but blood pours out from the wound.
It's like standing upright though, right?
Yep.
Okay. This is like a breadcrumb situation.
Can you touch the blood?
You may.
Fingies?
With your fingies? Okay. So you kind of. It's got the same viscous texture as just human blood.
Ugh. Back to Yol. Kind of shout down to him. This is human blood.
Didn't need to know that.
Gantash, I'm gonna have you make a wisdom saving throw here, buddy.
Hey, Frank.
Yep,
You want to know a fun fact?
you get advantage on them. Wait, do you still get advantage on them?
Yeah, bitch. How's it 25?
That's
Sorry,
25.
26. My bad.
Okay. As you're kind of finishing up looking at the blood and you're like talking to Yol, you see the blood like almost start to like roll down your hand unnaturally. And you like shake it off. And you feel like you almost have this like headache come over you. But you shake it off and you're doing okay.
I stick my hand, like as I come to, I stick my hand out behind me. Don't touch the blood. Don't touch it.
Who else? Can I hear him say that?
Yeah.
I just want to mumble to myself, who else would touch it?
Silas.
I'm good.
This blood has magical properties. Tended to harm us.
Rhea leaps down.
I'll get out of the way for Uru to go next.
All right. Gantash? Silas?
I'll step aside for Silas.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just go forward. How far is this jump?
It's like a 20-foot jump.
20 foot?
But you're landing on like a squishy pad.
Gotcha.
There's no room for me to jump down.
Where now?
There's room. It's a wide. You got to think it's a wide thing.
On top of Buru.
Where's the buzzing coming from?
It's coming from
direction?
directly down. As you stand there, though, now much closer to the window, you can see that the window is starting to radiate like a very, very dim light. It doesn't actually provide much in terms of helping you see, but you can see, as your shadow is cast over it, the window doesn't actually accept the shadow. It kind of glows back at you.
Is it within arm's reach?
I'll say yeah, like you can just climb up to where Rhea is and you can get up there.
I'd like to touch it and the sort of wall next to it.
Okay, like touch the window or the wall next to it, or both?
Both.
Okay.
Wherever the light is emanating. Emanating.
Okay. So you
enemy.
You go up and you kind of go to put your hand on it. You can feel this like warmth coming from the window as you reach out and you touch the pane. That dim glow instantly turns to like a more radiant glow, and it beams down over your whole group as you touch this window. And it kind of shrinks back, but all of you feel this kind of warmth, and it's like this nice, calming, celestial warmth that comes over you. And all of you at this gain 25 temporary hit points.
Oh, because we're gonna need it. Gotcha. Jeez.
Gantash is gonna just stand there with his eyes closed, and even after the feeling's gone, he's just gonna like search for that feeling. It's like, at a spoonful of ice cream and gone, but you're like still trying to taste that. I'm just gonna try to absorb as much of it as I can.
So just so you guys know, temporary hit
Soul.
points, those go first. That you don't take away from your normal hit points. You got to take away from those first. Okay. The dim light kind of fades back, and it just is radiating that glow. So beneath you, what I can say, as you maybe peek over, you can see that the tunnel that's directly south of you, you can see that it is much more slender. You could only fit one at a time, and you'd be going directly down. And you'd kind of be like squeezing through, almost like a cave diver, but you'd be going through like squish.
This is my personal hell. Like, it's claustrophobic, but also it's squishy and bloody.
Evil bloody too.
To the other side, by the way, to give you guys everything, I guess. To the other side, you can see that there's like a bit of a shallow pool of blood, though it doesn't seem to be totally enveloping the entire cavern that it seems to open up to. There's like clear walkways that you could step on that would not put you through that blood.
What's on the other side of the blood?
You'd have to drop down.
Okay. So down here is cave divey.
Yes.
Over here is blood pool. And sorry, what did you say about over here, if anything?
I didn't yet. It's a little bit less cave divey, though it does seem to, it like slants off and away from you. It's not quite as steep of a dive down.
And the buzzing is coming from below.
Correct.
I still say we follow the sound.
I think no matter which direction we lead, we'll end up where we need to be anyway, so I'm behind you.
Okay, well, fuck it. I guess I'm just jumping down here then.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
All right.
I'm gonna go. I don't know if you want to do something, Frank, but I want to go second.
Okay.
There's nothing to add.
Rhea jumps down too. There's enough room for you guys all to come at you know, you can just come raining down. Okay. So Yoel, you're going in?
Well, I had to jump down here to learn what was back here.
What was across the pool?
I'm interested as to what's behind the pool.
Okay, so it looks like it is just a large cavern that you can see. It kind of opens up and then it shrinks down on the other side to just yet another tunnel.
Okay, well, yeah, fuck that. I'm not even gonna hesitate, and I'm gonna start squeezing my way through. Try to start squeezing my way through here.
Okay. You push through, and at first glance, it is very clear that if this material that the cave is made out of had no give, you'd have no shot of getting through. You'd just be stuck. And so you can kind of crawl in, head first or feet first, however you want to do it, and the fleshy surroundings would just give way to you pushing through.
Like being born again.
Correct.
Okay, well,
Fitting, given your arc that you've been on.
yeah, we'll go feet first down through this super nice and super sick tube.
Okay. As you go down, feet first, so you clearly can't see anything that's down there. You've got your like torch overhead, and the buzzing seems to kind of stop because you've totally clogged this entire pathway. You press on, shoving your way down, and you land at a bit of an interesting site. The buzzing you discover the source of, as there are hordes of these hellish flies buzzing around in this dark chamber, which is strewn with mutilated devil corpses and gnawed bones. There's a hole in the floor that reveals yet another cavern below this one.
I will give my compatriots some time to decide what they would like to do.
On here, I'll put some flies in here.
No. I can't see Yol looking down this thing, right? You just see a faint light, I'm imagining.
Yeah, but you can see the light coming up.
I can't see him, though.
I guess I'll call that the coast is clear. Ish.
I look back to behind me. The group behind me. Yol could fit. Yol could fit. But it doesn't seem like there's a way to bring back.
I have a rope. Do you want to use a rope?
Why not?
Is there anything I can tie it to?
Isn't there like a
Probably not.
pillar drawn here on this map?
Yeah, you're just seeing kind of a bit of the exposed wall. You wouldn't be able to tie it around. But Rhea pulls out a short sword. And she kind of points it at the ground. She says, I can make an anchor.
Good.
And she steps back down where the mound rolls backwards and shoves it hilt deep into, and she has to kind of like kick it like you would a shovel to get the hilt all the way down, and it just pours blood down towards where Buru is standing. And she kind of gives it a tug, and it seems like it's solid. Yeah, go ahead. You go ahead.
I'll start tying the rope, and I'll toss it down the hole.
Okay. Rhea gives it a double check, makes sure it's solid, pulls on it, and she just immediately starts rappelling down feet first.
While they're doing that, I want to light a torch.
Okay.
Then I want to go the opposite direction.
Okay. So
Oh.
again, this cavern, while clearly filled with like a big pool of blood, there are some walkways that you can find within like the flesh that kind of sticks up through the bog.
I want to take out a shovel
Okay.
and want to get over here. Just kind
Where?
of poke towards the bottom of like the. I'm guessing this is all blood.
Yep.
Like if I hit anything like really hard or anything.
So you poke down and it goes in quite a few feet, but you feel that same kind of squishy texture.
There's nothing above. I'll look it up.
Above it just seems to be a much higher carved out cavern, still by the same methods that you've seen previous.
All right. So go back, join them.
Okay. Rhea rappels down.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay. Yol, as you make your way forward, you can see that some of the flies, like these are clearly not material plane flies, and they start like flying up to you and like bouncing off of you, and almost like you'd find in the jungles of Chult. They're a little bit aggressive, and some of them start trying to take little bites out of you.
How big are they?
They're just slightly bigger than a housefly. You're gonna
We're
clap one
clapping
up?
at them.
Okay, give me a dexterity check.
Oh,
Like you're trying to kill one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The ones that are pissing me off. 18.
18. You reach out and you clap at a fly. Pow. And you look in your hands, and it's clearly popped and just it's gooey. You seem though to have drawn more attention to yourself as more and more flies now rise up out of these corpses
Oh god.
and start forming large swarms. And flies start flicking off towards you to try to bite you, and then all at once, one large swarm forms right in front of you, another one behind that one, several feet away, and the large swarm starts heading towards you. I'm going to have you roll for initiative here.
It's a swarm of flies.
Oops. Yes.
All right. What a great opportunity to take the break that we said we were going to take at 9:30.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Actually, I have to pee. So that's perfect. All right, let's take a breather. When we come back.
There
Dun,
are
dun.
bugs. I did. What am I at now? I'm at
I'm
100
gonna change. I'll be right back.
120 push-ups today.
Hell yeah.
I do 20 more right now.
I'll do them with you because I need to get back into it.
Let's go.
Let me
I'll be right back.
Let me stretch. You don't even fucking stretch. You're gonna tear your muscles. I also have bad wrists. Oh. Oh. Gotta stretch my wrist. Oh. Oh, yeah, I can't use my wrist. I have to do it with my fists.
Oh, fuck.
I have to do it with my fists. I can't use my wrist right now.
Yeah.
So sorry. Be right back.
Oh, fuck.
Funny. That's awesome.
What?
I haven't worked out in 2 weeks and I can still do 20 in a row.
Nice.
Bro, I couldn't even do like 10 in a row when I first started.
Yeah.
That's how out of shape I was. How many plank or how long can you plank?
I haven't really tested that. Last time Ethan tried to challenge me, I did 2 minutes and I just stopped because I was bored.
Because you were bored.
I don't know. I haven't really like seen how long I can go. I don't really.
Yeah, planking. I don't know. I don't really like planks, but I do minute planks. So I'll do like 3 sets and I'll do 3 minutes of planking.
What I think is harder is hanging.
Oh, bro, I'm making myself. I think we talked about this. I want to be able to. What's it called? Where you decompress your spine? Yeah.
A dead hang.
So you like hang from it? Yeah, I want to do that. Is my back freaking old? But I've lost 15 pounds consistently now. I don't
Nice.
see it, but yeah.
Gained weight. I'm like fucking 210 pounds right now.
Or is it muscle?
Nah, it's. I'm not gonna make excuses, but I've been
I mean, yeah, I
with
know.
the
what you mean.
girlfriend. You know, it's.
Bro, it happens. It's
Yeah.
you're just living life.
Yeah.
It's not an excuse. You're happy. So. Oh. And then we'll pause the music. It doesn't need to be playing. I went to a board game shop here to get some like 2-player board games. I ended up getting a card game. Here's why. Let me go get it. I got 2. So this one I played with my wife the other day. It's Unstable Unicorns.
Like exploding kittens.
Kinda.
It looks like it's the
There's-
same company.
What's the company? This one is Unstable Games. So maybe. But like, I guess I won't show some of this on stream. It's the NSFW version. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just funny things, you know. And then I also got Super Fight, which is it's like Cards Against Humanity, but you what people do is they build their superhero, and it's kind of like Cards Against Humanity. It's different things, like say Mona Lisa with a mace and whatever, she has divine shield. I haven't actually played it. And then versus a monkey with, you know, the Terminator arms, and you argue who would win in a fight.
That's cool.
So it's good for like a social
That's cool.
setting. Yeah. Oh.
You know what's cool? I was looking at my calendar last year.
Mm-hmm.
You came to Windsor
know.
like at the end of November.
I know.
And that year ago, we were also still in the Vanthamper.
Oh, we
estate.
were?
Yeah,
we
'cause
were.
we did it in person.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy that we're still not done this campaign. It's been a year. We did take
Tanner-
breaks and stuff.
Yeah, Tanner was saying he wants to do it in person as well. So
Impossible.
it'd be hard, but it's not impossible.
It's impossible.
Why?
Like, first of all, he would have to come here.
Yeah, well, he would, yeah.
If it's like a one-time thing, yeah. If it's like a,
Yeah, it would be a one-time thing. Well, he was hoping that eventually, you know, like, oh, he's like, I want to get sponsored, and it would just pay for our trip. I'm like, okay. We'll
got big
see.
dreams. You know, I found out his age. Well, how old do you think he is?
In his 30s,
Really? You think Tanner's
maybe
30?
early 30s. Maybe I'm just thinking everyone's so old because I'm old.
You think Tanner's 30 years old? Like 31, 32?
Maybe he's.
So-
28? 28.
You think, but you were saying early 30s like a second ago.
I was thinking early 30s at first, but that's just me. I'm early 30s.
Why do you think
I'm
he's
31.
old? He's got.
He has a kid, so I just you
Yeah,
know.
but he looks like
assumed-
he's 5.
He does look like he's 5. He just seems mature. So
He's 29.
okay, close.
Like, you want me to roll initiative 2, or what's the deal here?
Wait, no, Yoel has to fight this alone.
I'm down here.
You're not allowed to fight.
I have
Even
a
down
plan
there.
for that.
I'm fucking down there, bro. You want to stop me because I'm not down there?
Oh, is someone looking up porn?
Wait, no.
Oh, damn.
It was my Google Talk. I can if you want. Here.
Really rather you don't.
I know. I would not. I would not do that. Okay.
Whatever you do, don't type P in that browser.
I'll do it right now.
You won't?
I can't even read what that shit says.
Play music to Discord, D&D, play YouTube through Discord, play YouTube videos in Discord. Polished art logo, polished art, play desktop audio through Discord. Problems with Tesla company, problems with Tesla. Probot commands.
Well, good for you for looking into the issues with Tesla.
Yeah, my man.
I mean, Elon's on a wild tangent right now, so.
Right now.
I mean, more so than I've noticed in the past, so. I also didn't look into it too much, but he's wild right now. I saw your retweet the other day. That was pretty funny.
Mine?
I think you retweeted something about Elon the other day.
Probably.
I just thought it was funny.
Oh, how it started, how it's going?
Yeah,
Elon Musk, October 2022, October 28th, 2022. Comedy is now legal on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then a week later, going forward, any Twitter handles engaging in impersonating without clearly identifying as parody will be permanently suspended.
I laughed so hard about all the people doing that, all the comedians doing that. It was so funny.
It's so funny.
It was so funny. He's like, I'll let Kanye back on the platform, but you guys can't make fun of me. It was a good time. Anyways. Let's see my Amazon. Can you see this browser?
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Yeah. Okay.
You know what's my latest obsession?
Tell me.
Chocolate pretzels.
Say
Wait,
that
what?
again.
Chocolate pretzels.
Oh yeah. So good.
Okay.
Milk
How
chocolate.
did this come about?
Just, picked up a bag one day. I was like, shit, this slaps. I want to try other types of chocolate pretzels, but so far I've only tried milk chocolate. I want to try either like dark chocolate, white chocolate, different flavors dipped in the pretzel, or the pretzel dipped in it, rather.
Mhm.
There's also fucking like yogurt dipped pretzels. That seems kind of odd. I'm just a fan of chocolate and pretzels.
As is your right.
The salty and sweet.
Yeah.
I understand why they'd be good. I don't particularly like chocolate, nor do I particularly like pretzels.
Oh, I got these the others.
But in
you should
theory,
try them together. What the fuck is that? Hot Ones Pringles. Oh, El Caliente. Oh,
Whatever they are.
wow,
Yes.
verde. Los Calientes, verde.
Los Calientes.
Wow, wow, amigo.
They're Hot Ones Pringles. I've had one chip.
Yeah,
and how hot are
They're
the
pretty
Wonder
hot.
Pringles?
They're pretty hot. They're not
Wait,
too
isn't
bad.
Los Calientes supposed to be like the baby hot sauce? Like
No,
the
it's like
actually
the mid
marketable
one. It's the mid one. Like if you have their lineup, it's like in the middle somewhere, and then their last one, one of the last ones is their big one.
I don't think I've watched an episode of Hot Ones in like 3 or 4 seasons, to be honest. But
Too.
It's somewhere in the middle. Yeah.
Like it's been like a long. Grew out of it, you know.
Grew out of it. Maybe you just don't like the people that's on it.
I just lost interest.
Yeah, that's me growing.
I
out
saw
of
the
it.
show enough, and I was like, okay, well, he's a good interviewer, but he asks kind of the same question to every person. I don't really like the way he speaks. Like, I don't like the cadence of his voice, which is a very judgmental, bitchy thing for me to say, but whatever.
Now we're gonna head on to a special segment. We're gonna look through your Instagram. We're gonna select a variety of posts, and you're gonna explain that gram.
You're gonna tell me exactly why you took this Instagram photo. I don't know. I think I looked hot, so I put it on Instagram. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? You sound like a goddamn blue whale, dude.
I am now. I'm fucking 210, baby. Blue whale, baby.
Yo, True took this break as like, yo, I can go take a shift at work. Goddamn.
Yeah, True thought we just called the session there.
He's fucking baking a cake now. You know, he's fucking.
Listen, as long as he comes back with enough to share, I'm not mad.
Oh, yo, Frank, me and Yana are obsessed with baking apple crumble. We did it like a second time now.
Hell
It's
yeah.
so good.
Getting better at baking apple crumble.
It's even better if you put it in a cup with espresso.
Oh god.
Yeah, we put it in a cup of ass cream.
I'm uncomfortable.
You think you're uncomfortable?
Yeah.
This entire level is literally my Kamal's personal hell. Bloody, oozy claustrophobia? Yeah, thanks. I'd rather die.
Look, man. I don't make the rules.
We're you know what we're in? We're in technically on the outside of the cave because it's like
I
a
was
mouth.
gonna say it. I was gonna say it.
It's like a mouth, you know. So we're on the outside.
Yeah, we're not in yet.
We're not
still
in the cave
outside,
actually. We're on the outside.
Technically, we're still exposed to the outside, so we're on the outside.
Oh, Christ.
How can you be claustrophobic if you're still exposed to the outside?
Lemon, I'm glad that you're able to laugh at that, because we definitely took the piss pretty hard on you for that sentence. But then again, what a fucking ridiculous thing that is you said.
Okay, I will
Like, think
find
about
the
it
clip
again.
of a doctor saying that, because that's what I heard it from.
I don't give a fuck if the fucking God says it. It's still fucking horse.
God says it. And Jesus said, Abraham 13:52. And the mouth is still exposed to the outside world.
Your whole insides are outside.
That's tenet number 11. Fucking.
Alright, I'm back.
No, you're not.
How's your boss, True?
What? What? Oh, the fuck?
Good tips?
Yeah, did you get any tips? Anybody tip you?
Fuck, you guys think I was at work? Fucking shit.
You were working on getting a raise.
Oh my god.
Writing a business plan.
Oh man.
All right. Well, let's let her rip then, buds. So, several swarms of flies have formed, and they are now very pissed as one of their brethren has been squashed, and so they are looking to attack. Yeah, they got caught. So they form up into different packs, and they are on their way towards Yoel's tasty, juicy face as the buzzing gets significantly louder to the two of you that are still up there. You can roll initiative as well, but I'm going to just carry on with combat here unless you guys roll higher than... Buru, what are you doing there, bucko?
I want to jump down.
Yeah, on your turn. You just walk down, everybody's frozen in time,
Actually,
getting ready for battle.
I actually have a question before battle starts.
Sure.
If I fall,
Wait, Lemon, you have a +7 to your initiative roll?
if I fall with gravity,
Yeah. You
that's
wanna
not actual movement.
Gravity.
Well, no, I would calculate it a little differently. I'd say you get to travel a little faster if you like jam your way down. Yeah,
Like 400 pounds, okay?
yeah,
Mate, I'm
I mean-
650. I still have to walk.
yeah. I mean, you had to squeeze. I'd say Buru's a little bit more slender though, in terms of
More
his
lean,
girth.
you know?
Yeah. Okay, so at this, Yoel, unfortunately, you've pissed off the flies, and now they're coming for you. So this little pack of flies comes from below and starts just trying to get at you from your exposed leg tissue. And they're going to come in and attempt to bite at you with a giant pack of them. So they're going to try to do that. Let's see how they do. Oh, what the fuck was that? A 19 to hit on these flies. They get your leggies?
I get my leggies.
All right. Let's oopsies. Let's just see what happens. You're gonna take 7 entire piercing damage from the bites.
Wow, that's
And-
crazy, dude.
They stay around your legs. They're swarming. Next up is gonna be Mr. Gantosh, buddy. What do you do?
I am going to take the step forward.
Yes.
These bugs below Yoel, can I see them?
Yep. They're like around his legs. They're kind of like on him.
I am going to squint my eyes, try to target these groups of flies, just get a good understanding of where they're located.
Okay.
And I'm going to make an attempt to cast Bane
Oh, interesting.
on the 3 separate packs.
Okay. Are they're all in range? Yeah, they're all in range. Okay. Yeah, let her rip.
They need to make charisma saving throws.
Charisma.
These charismatic flies.
Look at a Family Guy segment right there.
Yeah. This guy.
Hey, I'm not shitting you. I rolled the same number for all 3 of them, and it's a -3.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Do they pass, or what's your DC? Is it higher than -3?
Yeah, it's -2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it even possible to have a negative DC?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So whenever they make an attack roll, just do a -D4.
Okay, do they take any damage?
Nope.
Okay.
They're just,
Alright.
They're just baned.
Anything else from you?
I am going to pat Yoel on the back.
Okay. You feel a limp-wristed old man hand touch you on the back. Buru,
Oh, yeah, I was over here.
you wanna plunge to your rebirth?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a strength check as you try to dive your way down with as much momentum. as
I'm
you-
not feeling this one.
Okay. Not bad.
Oh, okay.
Let's do some,
Where do I get? How far do I get?
we're gonna find out.
You get stuck halfway. Arms are out on one side, legs are out on the other.
I'll say 10 feet of movement gets you to here. So you've got whatever left.
Can I say
This one's
I'm
like
in front of Gantash?
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, there we go. All right. What am I using nowadays, huh? I've got a maul.
Sounds like a fly swatter to me.
Sure does.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. Which one are you swinging at?
One, whatever's right in front of me, whatever this is. It's the only one I can swing at, right?
No,
Or
there's
is
one
there two?
on Yol too.
I'll just whatever this is.
Okay.
For here.
All right. So you swing through this pack of flies with your maul, and go ahead and roll damage.
Damn!
Oh,
God damn!
Jesus Christ. So you get a pretty good swing. What the fuck are you doing it again?
Is
to
it
the same
dead?
one?
Is it dead?
No, it's not
You
that.
should wait for him to finish talking.
Jesus Christ. Okay, 1 sec.
Bro, you said you want me to roll quick. I'm rolling quick. I'm re-rolling both of those.
True,
by the way.
that's true. He got a point.
Okay, so you you swing through, and it is a little awkward trying to hit these flies with your hammer. You still get quite a few of them, and you kind of like look as you're swinging through. You see there's a bunch, almost like a windshield would be filled with bugs, and you see that kind of on the end of your maul.
Okay, so I do 9 plus 15. So far, I've attacked twice.
Yes. You swing through again, and you've just got them now caked on, but you still do not take down, as doesn't seem very effective to be wielding your maul through this flying swarm of flies. You gotta
Alright.
discover it somehow. What are we doing here?
I don't have anything else.
Okay. But seriously, you have dissipated the number of flies in that swarm.
All right, and my turn.
Okay. Next up is... sorry.
Me.
Where are we at? Yolskis.
I would like to begin my turn by having a little drink of a nice little potion of fire.
Oh man, I totally forgot, but I could have
okay.
attacked another time. I
Too
totally
late.
Forgot. I know.
Wait, you get 3 attacks now?
I get 3 attacks.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Jeez, my fault.
Yeah,
I
that's
drink my potion of fire breathing.
okay.
I will use my action to consume it. I will then use my bonus action to exhale fire at target within 30 feet of you.
Okay. 1 target?
But it seems like it's a target, not a cone, which seems ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a little silly.
But
Like,
I
it
guess
would-
it is simply 1 target.
Okay. Fair enough. One.
Well, so there's 1 on me.
Yes, there's a swarm surrounding you.
Can I just do it in the space that I occupy?
Yes.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So they have to make it's only a DC 13 deck save
Okay.
that they have to.
They fail with an 8.
Oh, fantastic. So I will roll 4d6. 13. That's not great.
Jesus Christ. The one that's on you? Okay. Yep. So you blast out this fire, and a bunch of these things, like the buzzing is starting to lessen now, as you've now, between you and Buru, killed off so many of these things, but still about half the swarm remains on you.
I would then like to jump through this swarm over here. So this swarm is it on me or is it surrounding me?
Yeah, it's like around you.
Okay, so it's not actually on me.
No, they just come in for bites every now and again.
Okay. I would like to try and jump through with my whole body,
Okay.
jump through this one
Okay.
to here.
Okay. Is there a reason you want to jump through them?
Yes, because I'm fucking massive and 600 pounds, and I expect I'll get to kill a couple of them.
Okay. All right, let's do I'll do a dex save for the flies. Okay. You when you land, you look at your shell, and there's like 3 dead flies on you.
How'd they ass?
Okay, next. Sorry.
Presumably, I would take an attack of opportunity from them, though.
You sure do. So, let's see here. So
2 of them.
Yeah. So the one is definitely going to miss. The other one's going to get a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. So you just feel a bunch of bites on your shell, but you don't actually feel any damage from it. Next is going to be this swarm that you've jumped even closer to come in and surround you. And they are also going to look to get some bites off for a 13 to hit.
Nor.
The next one, the one that jumped through, is going to go after Buru for a natural 20.
Wow, it stings.
It has a negative D4 to it too.
Um,
Oh, a fruit.
Ooh.
it does. Okay, so what are we doing here? Why am I doing this? Oh, what'd you do with my things? You guys put so much stuff. Hot damn. No, that can't be right. No, that's not right. So you're gonna take 10.
Wait, what? You
What?
rolled a d4?
Oh, I didn't roll the d4. So, sorry, it's minus.
Whoa, this is Skamaz. God
Okay,
damn.
sorry. So it's a
I was
16.
kidding.
It's a 16.
Oh, man. Guess what's gonna happen? The
Does it hit? What?
I'm gonna attack you. The fly. That
Oh,
attack.
because it misses? It misses now? Oh, shit. Okay. That hits.
Hold on.
Fuck, buddy.
For 16 damage, bludgeoning.
Wait, hold on.
Jesus fucking
I forgot if they're d12s. Yikes.
I mean, you kill it anyways. Let's call it that.
All right, there you go. 24.
Yeah. So you smash this thing. So you get one good clean hit, and none of the flies can escape. You smash it against the ground, and you kill the remainder of the swarm. Beautifully done. Next is going to be Rhea, who's going to immediately run past Gantash, take a swing, and fucking gash into the ground as she can't even hit a swarm of flies. So she misses. This swarm right here has died, plus dead. Silas.
I am going to start sliding down this.
Okay. Are you doing some momentum? Trying to get some momentum?
Yeah, since it's squishy, I'm just going to slide down it.
Okay. You don't have the pressure of the walls pressing against you, so you're actually going to go fairly quick. Go ahead and give me a strength check for me, though. Okay, so you go zipping down this thing, and we'll call that right there 10 feet of movement. So you've got whatever remains.
Okay. How many swarms are left?
There are 3.
Oh, I see them now. Sorry.
Yes.
I will fireball the closest one to me.
Fireball?
A firebolt. Sorry,
Okay.
not fireball.
Okay, that's the one that's just on the ground here. So go ahead and roll the hit. Okay, y'all are pretty lit today. That hits. 10, and you just throw this fireball out. It rips through the pack, and they all just singe and die off.
That's the end of my turn.
Congrats on your first kill with Firebolt, by the way, this entire campaign.
That's not even, I don't feel like that's true, but
Anything else?
that's it.
Okay. Next, this other Stormflies is going to come rushing up, and attracted like flies to a cow, this one will try to get on top of Buru, and they're going to totally miss, bouncing off the armor. Next is going to be Gantash.
I'm just gonna swing with my mace.
Okay. Bink.
Oh!
Okay. That's not right. You roll another d6, right? Oh,
I
no.
did. That's 2d6. He crit for 6 damage.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have a lot of shit going. I'm not a fucking Echo
No,
Knight,
no
you know?
mods, no strength or anything.
I don't have strength. I'm a feeble
Oh,
old man.
Jesus.
What do you want?
Oh my god. So you see the fire light up in Gantash's eyes. He gets an amazing swing off, and then right at the end, his wrist kind of cracks, and the momentum slows
Well, that was a
down.
crit. What do you mean?
It was a crit for 6 damage.
Yeah, you can't fucking say my wrist gave in as I crit somebody. What a bad DM. That's so bad, bro. I crit a motherfucker.
It just
Bro.
looked like it was going to be bigger than it was.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
So am I.
so are we.
Yeah, everybody else is too, Rhea especially. Okay, so anything else from Gantash?
Oh, I'm gonna just fucking bitch and moan.
You're
Shit
gonna
didn't
be
look sick.
He starts nursing his wrist. Buru, you're up next.
Straight up swing. Like
Straight
I'm
up swing.
using a baseball bat.
Okay, let her rip. That is gonna hit. Okay, you take out a pretty solid chunk of the swarm, but again, does not feel super effective.
That's actually 15 damage.
15, okay. Okay. You're swinging again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Oh, shit. Okay, you take out the vast majority of flies.
It's still not dead? Wow, okay.
No. Okay, that hits. Okay. And so you're just swinging through
I'm
ravenously.
just back and forth.
And by the time you're done this frenzy, both sides of your maul are covered in fly guts.
Can you imagine Brew just
Are we
looks
sure
so
we need to make this
stupid.
a combat encounter? This
Apparently.
is fucking free.
It seems that way.
Alright.
Okay. Anything else from you, Boo? Are you moving anything like that? You want to
Yeah,
action
do that.
surge for me? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna jump over to Yol.
Okay. Whose turn it now is?
Sure is. I'm just gonna stand over here for the sake of clarity.
Okay.
I would like to swing my Blade of the Thunder, but I wanna swing it sideways. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to slash. I want to like have the broad bit out.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know how you want to do that.
Just do it normal, and I'll figure it out.
Okay. So for a
Okay.
24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm swinging it like a spaz, should I use a D10 instead of a D12?
No, I'll still let you carry on the D12, but we're gonna be using
Sure.
we're gonna be using a different type of damage. 14, eh?
14, whatever time of damage you decide.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Bludgeoning,
bludgeoning.
presumably.
Yeah, so you swat through and you take out a solid chunk of them that are now splattered to the back of your shovel.
Multi-axe, or multi-axe, multi-attack. I will attack
Yes.
again. 18 to hit for 9 damage.
Okay. It looks like you've now carved through about half of the swarm.
And then I'm gonna light him up with use my bonus action to light him up with a nice old fiery burp.
Okay. Oh, dex save.
DC 13.
It's a 5.
Okay, for D6, 21 damage.
You could have just started with that.
Wow.
Okay, and just like the other pack, you just blaze through them, literally, and they go down. It seems as though the buzzing has ceased as you have absolutely slaughtered this.
Isn't there another one down here?
They came up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the one that Buru went back and forth.
Gotcha.
Okay. And now all that remains around you are fly guts and devil guts and corpses and gnawed bones.
Oh god, that's loud.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Leave it. Is there like signs of a battle down here or something?
It does appear that way. It seems like, but it seems quite a bit one-sided.
But like, what are the signs? Like slashes in the walls or something?
Yeah. So I mean, it's hard to tell because it's mixed in with like the slashes that were there just to carve the tunnel out. But the corpses of the devils have all kinds of different wounds on them, and they're like nasty. Not a lot of them are necessarily clean wounds. They're more indicative of like the ones that are on the walls.
So I guess, like, I'm trying to determine if they were fought here or if they were disposed of here. Like, is that something that I can defer or no? Or determine? Not defer. That's not what that word means.
Give me an investigation check.
Sure. Can only go well. Oh, 18.
18. Okay. What you gather from the corpses is that it seems like they are, on closer inspection, more maybe tactfully placed, and it seems like the ones that are closer to the hole that goes downwards are mostly eaten. Like most of them are gone because they've been eaten, those corpses. The ones up top are more intact.
Safe to assume they've been eaten by flies?
Not flies.
Oh.
Big bites were taken.
Great.
I see.
Also, I want to point something out just in case you guys were, because I know you're all gamers. The way that this map works as well, I forgot to say this before, because it's a circular mound, if you go to the left side, like if you go too far to the left, don't be afraid to keep going, because it actually goes around to the right side of the map. So,
God damn it! I wish I knew that.
sorry, I should have, I tried to describe it as though it carried on, but I should have let you know.
No, that makes sense. Like, this is a cave system surrounding the outside of the building.
Yeah.
So presumably you'll go through it eventually. And I figure, and obviously don't tell me if this is true, I am assuming that we're just moving through this to try and find the entrance to the actual citadel. That's what I'm theorizing.
Buru.
Yeah?
Wouldn't that little hangnail of yours, could that help us in here?
Oh, maybe. I'll try it. Take it out.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's a dumb question. I'll know that the wind comes from there. Yeah, I'll just take out the one.
Okay. And it reacts very similarly to the way it did before, primarily reacting to Gantash, but in a choppy way.
And I'm gonna try and like turn it the other way.
Okay.
Does it lock on anything?
Doesn't pull.
Well, Silas, everything down here sucks. Okay.
Keep following you, y'all.
I want to hold my torch up towards the right.
Okay.
Is there any wind affecting it?
No.
It's nothing. But obviously there is air here, but nothing? The torch doesn't sway a certain way? The flame?
Nope.
And now I'm gonna hold the torch over the edge. Does it do anything? Flame?
No. It's a good idea, but no.
Hmm.
Can I step on a bug?
Okay.
I imagine you probably have.
Can I look at the bottom of my shoe to see what kind of blood?
From the bug?
Bug.
Yeah, it's like it's a little bit darker, but seems like it would be not much different than if you killed the bug on the material plane. But the flies themselves are clearly a good bit bigger, and their biting power clearly seems to be a bit stronger.
If I had a pickaxe, I could get some shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it. I step on a bug. I jump
Okay.
over.
Okay. Where would you like to go?
I mean, if no one else is moving, then I guess I'm just gonna move to the right over this direction.
Okay. Okay. What's everyone's passive perceptions? Be nice to know.
15.
20 minus 1.
Mine is 10.
10. Okay. All right. Okay. As you're moving down this path, the spongy kind of texture on your feet up at this peak is quite a bit different from when you go down a bit. I'll just move you up a bit here. As it starts to get harder. And ahead of you, you can hear scraping sounds, though your torch reveals that there's nothing that you can see in front of you. Yet again, the pathway seems to trail downwards in front of you.
I see you have started to predict my questions.
Did we hear? What?
You hear
Scraping?
scraping sounds.
Vaping.
I feel like we don't have much of a choice but to follow whatever sign of life we can find. They had to have come from somewhere. There's a way to get inside. And this tunnel only leads down.
Yes.
I guess that just means I'm going to keep going. Presumably it's getting harder. I'm assuming, not saying, but I'm assuming it's getting harder because we're in like the lower bit of the gunk.
Seems to be the case.
So I'm just going to wander over here.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, as you look down, down this pathway here, you kind of spot what the scraping sound is coming from. You see these demons, some that you've seen before, scratching their way downwards, directly down. They're scraping at the ground, peeling away this hard, callous scab. And there is yet another demon, a very shadowy figure, that seems to be directing them, walking around, checking on their work, and they seem fairly unintelligent, not really giving any feedback to him. but they don't seem to notice you.
I hate to be like a snitch, but they don't see a bright light above.
Nope.
Okay. Guess I'm not a snitch.
I mean, I'll let everyone. If not everyone has seen it, I'll let everyone know if that's what the source of the scraping is. Maybe it's best we try and go around.
How many
Around.
are there?
5 that I could see.
Well, either toys for Silas or things to smash. I think we go a different way.
We're just going to go a different way every time
Well,
we run into trouble. And we'll never get to the Citadel.
wait, what the?
We don't know that this way will lead to the Citadel. They're digging, which means they haven't been there.
Yeah, but we don't. Fine.
I say we go around.
Every time we descend, it's gonna suck.
Dash is using his spider web.
Is he crawling?
Yeah, his head just turns around from the back of his head and he's just on the fucking ceiling.
I thought he lost that parasite, you know, when he fucking died.
Alright. So you're going down this way?
Yeah.
The ground is hard, and it is a 20-foot drop.
No
So-
drop.
Is it hard up here still too?
yes, it is. It's like kind of where it's starting to get hard, but down beneath that drop, you can see that the texture is quite different.
Okay. I am looking at my inventory. I would like to try and plunge this dagger that I have into the ground.
Okay.
As a marker.
Okay. I will say, despite it being a tougher piece of ground, like you're strong enough, there's nothing in your way, you can plunge it in.
Okay. Great. I'm just removing it from my inventory. On account of it's now in the fucking floor. And then fuck it, I'm jumping.
You jumping?
20 feet?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fucking nothing.
Just one sec.
You want an athletics check? I dare you to ask me for an athletics check.
Okay, go ahead. I have 2 hooves. And my knees are backwards. Go ahead. You want me to?
Yeah, we are actually going to do that. Go ahead and boys, give me athletics checks, both of you. that
Oh,
have
With
the-
fucking
Easy?
pleasure.
Yeah.
How's a 28 crit?
Yeah. That's a 25 non-crit. No problem.
You both still take. I mean, it's a 20-foot drop. So I'll say that you succeed on the athletics check, which halves the damage. So you take 4 bludgeoning damage as you still kind of crack down on.
You ever just roll a 28 on something and they say, okay, great, take 4 damage?
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Now fuck you.
Fuck you.
Rhea, seeing this, is gonna just kind of let out a sigh, and she'll try to like crawl her way down, and then ends up just dropping off as well.
Can I try and catch her
Sure.
so she doesn't
Ye-
fucking land
I'll
on
actually compete with y'all and have my arms out too.
Well, I would say that you're both getting
I would
involved.
say that's actively impeding everyone's progress and only going to hurt.
No. I'm 100% competing. I
Okay.
was really like, I'm just gonna call the Rhea. My arms out.
Good thing you do,
As she's
because
falling.
she slips off of the edge, in fact. And let's make some. Give me a dexterity saving throw. See if either of one of you can.
Oh, against something that I can see, right? So I have danger sense, so it means I got advantage, right?
Yeah. Just
Freaking advantage? Suck my dick, Buru?
Jesus Christ.
Ah, fuck.
That's a 16?
You're lucky my guy's cross-side.
Okay, I'll say that you reach out and you like give Buru a little shove and you catch Rhea pretty easily.
As I set her on her feet and be like, you can get the other guys.
No. You're clearly good at this.
I actually walk away.
I say that to Buru. Sorry, I said that to Buru.
Oh, I see.
Actually, I look up for Gantash. I see
Silas.
Silas, but my arms are not out. I'm just staring at him.
He's gonna fucking Misty Step or some Weasley shit.
You're muted, Silas.
No, I
Silenced.
yeah, I'll Misty Step.
Okay. You're just gonna drop down, Misty Step.
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. Gantash.
And now my arms are out.
Yeah, as Gantash comes to the edge, I'm just gonna step aside and like usher to Buru. Here you go, catch this one.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay prone.
Uh-huh.
I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
back
crawl
up
off
over
edge.
the edge and do like a dead hang.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna like look down and try to aim myself at Buru.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
You already died once. What's
So
the
he's
worst that
hanging.
could happen?
Is he? Do I get distracted because he's hanging and I can see up his robe? 'Cause I've seen it
No.
before.
He's
I
wearing plate
am
armor.
wearing plated
Oh,
armor.
yeah. I forgot.
What'd you get?
Christ.
14.
14. Okay, Buru. I'll give you advantage here.
What am I rolling? Athletics?
Dex save. Dex
I don't
save.
get advantage because I dead hanged.
No, you don't. You're
You're
giving.
wearing heavy plate mail.
You're giving Buru advantage. That's what.
Oh my
God, bro.
You've rolled 3 dex saves and they're 1, 3, and 5. Ay caramba.
It's bad.
That is very unfortunate. So you fall down and Buru just tries to get you. You slip right through his arms. In fact, you kind of like roll over his arm, making it an even worse fall, and you take 8 bludgeoning damage on your way
And
down.
Buru dislocates his elbow.
Ah!
I'm sorry. I tried. I don't know why
Well,
Yolden tried.
Help Gantash up.
All right, which way?
Brush yourself off, bud. And wander over to the left down here, I guess.
Do we still hear the buzzing?
No,
The buzzing
no.
stopped when we killed the flies.
Killed the
Gotcha.
buzzing. I'll give you just a slight description here, by the way. So the tunnels that lead off to the left-hand side, they kind of shrink down to about 10 feet radius. The one to the right actually shrinks down to like a 2-foot radius.
Yeah, but the one to the right, we know there are demons, and Yola's not interested in partaking with the demons unless we absolutely have to. So Yola's purposely leaning towards the left,
Right.
unless anyone has any objections.
Gantash, get down from there.
My head turns around. Yes.
Okay. So you're going down to the left?
Silas is
To the left.
climbing on the
Okay.
ceiling.
All right.
But we can just like walk down this like normal people. We don't have to fucking freaky deaky rebirth shit.
Correct.
Fantastic.
Okay, so now we get our first. If I can just get you guys to clump up here.
Excuse me.
Okay.
He said clump up. Oh, we want to clump over there. Okay, fine. Fuck. Shit.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Sorry, is something the matter?
You know, it's fine. Stop fucking moving. Okay, I hope that this doesn't reveal a ton of stuff. I'm nervous.
I'll close
that it
my
will.
eyes.
Yeah, everybody close your eyes.
Close
Thank
my
you.
eyes every now and then.
Oh my god, it will too. Close your eyes for sure, because it's revealing everything. Close your eyes.
You could have moved us around the map.
Nah, fuck that. That would take 100
I've
years.
seen so much. Oh my
I
god, I've seen
I just
so
zoomed really far
much.
into the map where we started.
Yeah.
This is where we're at now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seen so many things.
You're good.
Turn
can look.
around. Bright eyes. Okay.
Okay.
This makes sense.
Okay. All right. As you make your way through this little corridor, you can see that it splits up, and there is a tunnel that leads up and back the same way you came. There's another one that leads straight up, and up there, you hear even more buzzing. This time, a much deeper buzzing.
Like hell wasp buzzing?
Much more similar.
Testosterone buzzing.
Like we talking 5-hour energy buzzing or
Fucking Morgan Freeman buzzing.
Red Bull and tequila buzzing or
Or like an old fridge.
Yes. Yes.
1980s refrigerator, you open it up and it's got 4 cans of ice cold Coca-Cola.
Oh my god.
As you kind of linger here for a second, the next sound you hear is that of a scream. A very, very loud scream.
Human?
Boy.
No. No. It's just a scream, so there's no language to it. But it doesn't sound like a human.
Does it sound
from
like
where?
Coming from up that tunnel that goes up.
Oh, tits.
sound like out like I don't know. I know you said like it doesn't sound like a human scream, but like does it just sound like out of this world? Like kind of like I don't know. Like if you compare how a human screams and like how you'd imagine a ghost would scream, like it's very different, right?
I
Is
can't
it-
say I've ever imagined a ghost screaming.
Just watch
Is it
any
something
scream.
like paranormal? No.
It's like the skinwalker.
Obviously not
thing.
human. Can
It's
we
like the
can
skinwalkers.
we tell it's not human?
You
Yes.
can tell it's not human.
You're not human. I'm not human.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I just moo. I don't
Okay,
scream.
okay. Does it sound in pain or does it sound like
Pain. Pain. A horrific scream of pain.
okay, das is good.
If this new Gantash is fucked.
Can't dash is German.
Hmm.
Valerie.
Just keep going.
Hold your fucking horses there. Something is having a terrible time and you want to go participate?
I mean, what are we doing here?
We're trying to find our way into the cathedral, not fucking die on the way.
Oh,
This is one of
let's
decision to make.
let's at least investigate.
Yeah, go ahead. Go invisible and
Okay.
go look. Go check it out.
Yeah, go ahead and let us know what you find.
I mean, you have great sight, Yol. I mean,
Can make him invisible then.
I'll do it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealthily make my way up the hardened flesh.
Okay. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I also
Perfect.
have the ethereal sight, so I'm gonna
Right.
go up
Even
to-
better.
Does so roll a stealth check for me.
where's that?
And
I
fail.
found it. Hey. None of that.
Okay. So what you see
Wait,
is
he's wearing mail, right? I'm just being a stickler.
No, it's not male.
It's a different.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So as you make your way up, I'll say you're able to climb this. It's not too treacherous. So you're able to relatively silently climb your way up, and you hear the rattling of chains as you move
Like
on.
here?
Yep, you can get up
Okay.
there. And what you see is, I'll bump you up one more, or up to here. I'll say that what you see is there are three, you can't see the third one, but there are three horse-sized hornets, much different than the hell wasps that you saw before, with these very large stingers coming out of their face, and they are surrounding a barbed devil that is chained up, its arms spread out from the ceiling of the scab, and sinking into its flesh, holding it in place at the end of the chains, are two hyena skulls that are biting down on the devil's arms.
Okay. And this room, like, what's all this stuff behind?
So that is a significant portion of exposed wall, as you've now re-entered into the kind of fleshy patch, and a bunch of it has been peeled away from the citadel wall.
And there's no entrances that I can see.
To the right, it looks like there is another, like the cavern kind of carries on, but it does come to an end.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way back down.
Okay.
Over here. Yeah, there's some big mosquitoes up there with they're like the size of a horse. There's three of them, and they're torturing what seems to be a barbed devil hanging from the ceiling. I think that's what we heard screaming.
Oh, great. We don't care about that. Is there, like, what else is there?
Not much. Just a.
No other paths to follow?
Like, should we go further?
I couldn't really tell. It's a big, huge exposed portion of the cathedral. I couldn't see any entrances, but I also couldn't see the entirety of the cavern. But it is odd that they're torturing a devil, but maybe it's not important.
Why is it odd?
I don't know.
This place is home to a demon.
True.
Well, Gantash, it looks like maybe you're right. Maybe we have no choice but to go and hang out with your demon pals.
Pals, right.
Unless you'd like to go and ride a horse wasp.
I'd rather my pals than horse wasps. And if they're my pals, maybe we could reason with them. Friends are for, right?
Can't reason with that buzzing noise.
I see no reason to pursue it.
Alright.
I don't even like raisins to begin with.
All the more for one whole reason to go back.
So you're going back to where you saw the digging?
Sir.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Which
Everybody
put
close your
okay.
eyes. Close your eyes, you silly gooses. Keep them closed.
I just zoom in super close on the corner of the map that I can't see.
Nice. That's a good move. Okay. So
Some would say my eyes are always closed.
I'm going to put you here. So this is where your drop-off point was. And I'm going to just say, from coming from this side, walking back this way, I'm going to say everybody can toss me a perception check. God dang you.
I'm fucking critting like crazy! That's a 25 crit.
Okay, still blind. I must have like cataracts or something. Jesus Christ.
So, a couple of things. So, Yol and Silas and Gantash, so basically everyone except for Buru, as you're making your way back, you're kind of like gauging how you're going to get back up. Looking forward, you can see that this little tunnel here, it looks like there's something lining the walls.
Sorry, with this one just ahead of us?
Just ahead, yeah. So through that like very tight fit, you can see just inside there's actually like adornments on the walls of that are just bones lining the walls on the inside of that cavern.
Are they like organized?
They seem to be.
I would like to further investigate.
Okay. So again, it does close up to a 2-foot gap, but as
is it squishy or hard?
It's hard.
Blood and bones. Reminds me of that time when we fought Club.
Yeah, a little bit. Can I like start digging my way through? Is that possible?
You certainly can attempt that. What I will say though, as you get closer and you kind of look inside, you can see that this is actually a closed off chamber. It's not, it doesn't carry on like a tunnel. It's a totally separate chamber. And there are bones all over. The only thing that kind of peeks out from the bones is on the floor. You can see there are like cuts in the floor that are like weeping out fluids.
Let's send the canary in. Silas, you're up.
Oh, can I see anything else? Like, am I like, if there's bones here and nowhere else, then that's like some form of relevance, presumably. Is there, like, can we even see into the back? I guess probably not with the light sources that we have.
Yeah, the light is the problem for you right here. You cannot see much more than that.
I think we should try and figure out what the relevance of this place is.
Do you want me to try and fit in there?
Do you think you can?
I'll give it a shot. I think I'm the smallest one here. Give it a try, Frank.
Okay. So you are able to kind of get on your belly and crawl through. It's not a terribly tight fit for you. You're able to get through fairly quickly, and I'll put you to, let's say, here. So you can see that there is certainly the back to this cavern, and as you come in, you can actually see that there is a table made of bones, and there is what seems to be a kind of makeshift bed, also made from bones and different patches of flesh clearly torn from the softer parts of the scab. And on the said table, there are 6 small boxes. One of them has a black gem shaped like a human baby's fist. There's an iron flask.
So specific.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, thank you for that.
You're welcome. There are 3 soul coins.
Sorry, you said flask?
There's an iron flask.
Iron flask.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there, in one of them, there are 6 small stoppered tubes, clearly carved out from human finger bones. It almost looks like a home as you take a look around, and these are the belongings of whoever lived here.
And
Lived?
there's nobody in here
Assets?
right now.
Well, if it if that is the case, I mean, it looks like there's. It looks homey. Like
Little slipperoo.
A little slip
no,
lift.
I said it looks like a home.
You said some like looks like someone lived here. Lived.
Yeah.
Past tense lived.
Oh, like
Someone dwelled here.
they're not here right now, from what you can see.
You
So they're
could
not
have said
current-
somebody lives here. You know, your verbiage was.
Oh, okay. Well, look, man, I'm saying a lot of words.
Since I can
Yeah,
tell,
and we were overanalyzing every single one.
since I can tell that somebody might possibly be here, I'm gonna slowly make my way in further and be more cautious to see if they're hiding or, check my corners.
Okay.
And kind of make my way to the table and see if there's anything else in this room that is interesting.
Okay. As you push your way in further, you can see that just behind the table, there is yet another box, and it seems as though the only thing inside of it are 3 polished obsidian orbs. Almost like the size, like you could fit them in your hand, like those orbs that you roll, those rocks you roll in your hand. It's about that size. Give me an intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's investigation.
Okay. The bones, the way they're laid out, as you look around the room, and how so many of these things are made out of bones, and kind of just the general decor of this place. You're trying to piece together where you might have seen something like this before. And the only thing that comes to mind is the bones that were worn by Mad Maggie. There's an odd similarity.
Summer home?
Is
It's
there
the cottage.
like
The
the bed
chalet.
or any?
Great
Is there anything? Is there anything hiding? Is there anything near the bed, or is this room completely empty?
It's a very small space, and what was described is the only thing that you're able to find in there. Things.
The items.
Hmm?
I'm going to take and bring out to the rest of the group.
Everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I crawl out. And it looks like someone was living in there. There's a table, there's a bed, there's items scattered around, and I'll just drop the items kind of on the hard flesh. Just some really weird stuff. There's nobody in there now.
That you can see.
I mean, I checked.
I mean, are there signs of someone been there recently? Do you see dust? Do you see
Can things get dusty in here?
I mean, it's
I just assume.
Oh.
Sorry, as a out
yeah.
of character, I just assume this place is just a little bit damp, but not cave damp, inside of your mouth damp.
Yeah. That's a pretty good description.
is
Could
there
that get dusty?
No.
okay, god damn it.
I know the question. I understand the question you're asking. I was also just thinking. I was like, oh, did it even get dusty in this fucking hellhole?
it's hard to tell whether it was recent or in the past.
What's
There's
this?
nobody currently there.
What's this orb? I'm gonna pick up the orb.
I mean, do you see?
Oh, there's 3 orbs.
There's one black gem shaped like a human baby's fist.
Yeah.
I'm picking up the orb. And I'm saying, what's this?
Okay, what are all the what's all in front of us again? I just want to type this out.
So I forgot to say the 3 soul coins are in a little bag. There is a iron flask. There is the baby fist stone, or like black polished gem. 3 black orbs and 6 stoppered tubes that are fashioned out of human finger bones.
Picking up the orb. Having a look at the orb.
I don't think I'm touching anything.
Okay.
I am investigating the orb's
Give me
magical properties.
Of the orbs.
The one orb.
Okay.
Magical
The
properties. of
fist.
The orb.
There's 3 of them. Are you just picking up one?
Picking up one.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
Fucking 6.
6. I mean, it looks like a really beautiful black orb, well polished.
Knowing Brew, I'm gonna pick up the flask.
And when you do, it rattles violently in your hand.
And I was gonna sniff this. I was gonna open up the cap and sniff it. Okay, well clearly something's in this flask, guys. Just so you know. I guess
rattle.
I'll inspect it.
Okay.
Then the rattling. Is there anything? It's like engravings.
Give me an investigation check.
Fuck.
With fat too.
Nice guys.
Hey,
It's a flask.
be nice to the 2.
I mean, it's a big iron flask, and it is shaking erratically.
Anyone else know what this is?
I'm gonna walk
It
over to
didn't-
Buru. I'm gonna like
Did
knock on
say
it.
Silas? Say with your chest.
It didn't do that when I picked it up.
Huh.
That is relevant.
It is.
I don't know how, but that's definitely relevant.
All because I'm breathing.
Let me hold it.
All right. Don't open it or sniff it or anything. I want to sniff it first.
So even during the pass off, it's still like shaking and rattling, but it's not like there's not like a pattern to it. It's not like buzzing or vibrating. It's like shaking and then stops, and then it jerks to a side and shakes.
I'm gonna like knock on it.
Oh,
And it just carries on. It just keeps doing
Oh.
that.
wait, Silas, get over here. Put it close. Don't touch it with the necklace, but just bring it closer to it to see if it stops shaking.
I'll hold it.
And it carries on.
Oh.
You must have woke it up.
All right. What? Well, I'll
Well
hold
done.
on to it.
You're gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, why not? I can control it.
I can think of 1,000,000 reasons why not.
Can-
Why is a better question.
I don't
Can
think
I-
you felt that necklace pull you back like 17,000 times. Like, what's a flask gonna flop around in my bag for? I'll be fine.
Can I inspect the flask while I have it in my hand?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
And a 4, ladies and gentlemen. Okay,
Ooh,
that's a
we
lot
did it.
better.
We
Thank
did it.
God.
We
Okay.
rolled the pass, probably.
As you're kind of feeling this thing shake and you're like looking it over, 2 things come to you. First, the way it's moving, like it feels like there's something that's moving it in this way, almost like a prisoner trying like shaking bars. The second thing is you have yet another, like, you're kind of like linking things together here. You have yet another like recollection that Mad Maggie's flesh golem actually wore around its side on its hip a similar looking iron container like this, though it was different. You recall it to be a bit different.
Okay. There's one thing that I've noticed in that room, and maybe with this flask. We all remember Mad Maggie. Gantash?
Mm-hmm.
How could you forget?
She was very fond of him.
Best night of his life.
There's some similarities between kind of the furniture that was in there. It was all made of skeletons. And I believe Mad Maggie was wearing bones. Like she had a thing for that, you know? Also, this flask looks fairly familiar to the one that her creature had on his wayside. It's just an observation. Don't know if it's related, but looks similar.
Actually, try to communicate to the flask. Like, talk to it. Maybe it's humor or something.
Maybe it likes jokes.
Gantash?
What the fuck are we doing, guys? Let's tell jokes to the shaky bottle we found in a fucking weird bone room. What's happening here?
Could we just open it?
No, don't open it. Try to communicate with it. See if it actually stops shaking.
No, don't open it, because then you might smell it.
Let's take.
I want to smell it. I want to be the first to smell it.
Let's take this step back.
Several, please.
Mind link with it. Go ahead.
There was another warlord amongst the pack of warlorders. We killed one.
You hear Rhea just go, "What the fuck?"
We killed the werebore. There was another horned devil with smoke coming from the mouth, a chain devil, and a necromancer with an umbrella made of bones.
Oh.
Shit. I told you we shouldn't have thought too hard about it. Shit.
Well, we kind of figured it out. But he's definitely not in the flask, right? This is probably his stuff.
This is probably the necromancer's puppet. You know, this is the necromancer's Mickey. So if we let Mickey out, or whatever this Mickey's name is, maybe it's John.
Marcus.
We let John. Marcus. If we let Marcus out, I don't think it'll be pleasant.
Oh, that's good to know.
But if that's the case, then what? Let's think for 1 second. What is a warlord doing here? I thought nobody was supposed to know about this place. Wasn't this supposed to be secret and weren't... In fact, one of the warlords is controlled by Zariel. So, if one is, then it's safe to assume that the others have some sort of affiliation. I know...
Well, Mad Maggie was not controlled, right? She was
True.
on her own fruition.
I don't know what you would have to do to get control over that fucking old bag.
I know.
Maybe Maybe this warlord was the one being controlled, and that's why they're here looking for
But
the sword.
No, but if they were here looking for the sword, Zariel will be here herself. And, not to mention, if this warlord lives here, then she's on Team Demon, hypothetically speaking.
Well, we don't know when was the last time this warlord was here, right?
Assuming our hypothesis is correct. Sorry, that's a very non-Yule sentence. It's assuming we're not fucking dummies about it.
If she hasn't, or sorry, if the warlord or whoever was living here hasn't been here in a while, something could have happened, left these things behind. But until then, I think we should just figure out the other stuff and move on.
Well, regardless if this place was secret or not, clearly some people know about it. Given we've got demons digging
Nothing intelligent.
in a tunnel just over there. Well,
It's actually a really... Oh, never mind. I was thinking that's an astute observation, but this...
what does astute mean?
I think it means smart.
Oh, thanks.
Then I completely forgot that after this sword was hidden, demons just took it over. Or something like that. I forget how the story goes.
While they're
I
having the
think the
conversation,
sword was trying to protect itself from whatever.
Well, so
No,
we know someone is protecting it. I forgot their name. But
Yale hid the sword.
yes. But regardless,
Something is protecting it, something else is guarding it, and something else, the third, is its neighbor?
maybe it got eaten by the thing that's making these tunnels. Never know.
Well,
Alright, what else we got?
Wait.
while they were having the conversation, can I inspect the little baby fist?
Sure.
I guess just see if it has any magical properties, because
In that case, give me an Arcana check.
Sorry. One more thing. Just so that we're all fresh. On this topic of this building that we're in. Yale was with Lulu. Inagu is demon, or one of the demons, or one of the main demon that wants the sword.
yeah, Demon Lord.
Tried to eat Lulu in Yale. This demon lord is 200 feet tall.
Mhm.
And Yale, as a result, plunged the sword into the ground, created a structure around the sword.
Yes. After Zariel sacrificed themselves to...
Well, Zariel drank from the river Styx to forget the sword.
the existence of the sword, but like
Yes.
Zariel basically like yielded to the army they were fighting.
Yes, and then this cathedral was built around the sword, and then around the sword, or around the cathedral, is a big demon. The big demon has other demons in its mouth. Wait, are we in the demon's mouth?
That would mean the demon's dead, no?
No, that means that we're being digested.
Don't just walk into its mouth.
It's an Alaskan bullworm.
I have to give Silas his findings on the gem real quick too.
Sorry, we're just,
No, that's okay. So on your Arcana check here, so you can tell very clearly that the baby's fist is emanating some sort of magic from it. You just kind of take your time with it, you roll it around. There's definitely something here. You also notice that it's a little bit hard to see, but almost like a pin-sized hole poked right through the back side of the fist. And it goes all the way through to the other side of it. Because you keep rolling over 20s here, I'm going to keep giving you some more stuff. Another link that you make here on this check is you do specifically recall that, thinking back to Mad Maggie yet again, she too had a gem that she had with her, and she wore it around her neck. She didn't put it on display, but you remember it kind of peeking out from behind her robe every now and again, and it was just not like this necessarily. It wasn't like a black baby fist gem. It was more like a red, almost looked like a flame that she wore around her neck.
Okay. Sorry, carry on with your lore.
Well, there's no lore. We're in a demon's belly.
No,
No,
it's out of.
mouth.
Mouth. Mouth leads to the belly, though, no?
Well, assuming the gastrointestinal processes of a demon are comparable to that of a humanoid, which feels like a bold assumption to make, to be clear. I'm not convinced.
We are in a demon.
We might be in something's mouth.
Huh?
But it's
But
completely still.
But the blood was human blood.
I'm gonna kick the wall.
Okay. You're in like a scabby part, like a hard scab part. So it's like kicking
Blood's all
stone.
coagulated.
Yeah.
We've already like plunged swords and things into this flesh.
Yeah. I know. Wait, Yale's not even here. My goodness, everything's coming back to me now.
If I remember correctly, a shade or something of Yale.
Yeah, Haruman said that Yale went to a different plane. Well, if none of these bony tools were not able to get much out of them, I think it's a safe assumption to at least presume that maybe a warlord resides here. Seems quite odd for a warlord to be allied with demons, but nevertheless, I'm sure we'll find more answers as we traverse deeper into this mouth. Should get a
Let's
move
also
on.
remember one of the warlords allied with us.
That's a good point. That's an excellent point.
As you turn around from your conversation, you see Rhea has taken daggers out of her bag and has been hammering them into the wall to create footholds. And she is halfway up the wall, making her way back up.
I'm gonna.
with a trail of daggers behind her.
Girl,
How
where are
many
you going?
knives
What
do
the
you
heck?
have? Holy!
Oh,
10.
I think
always
she-
carry
she-
10.
No questions,
she
I'm gonna
doesn't
start
like-
climbing.
Good thinking. Everybody go first. I'll go last.
I'm putting the stuff in my bag.
Okay.
Besides whatever, if Gantish is still holding the one
Sure, I'll hold it.
and the flask. Whoever, Baru, are you holding on to that?
The flask, yeah, I am.
Okay.
Okay. I'll say, so you guys are all climbing up here?
I'm waiting to go last because
Okay.
I want to collect at least a couple of them to give back to Rhea on the way back up, if that's
The
possible.
heck?
Yep.
Silas, what do you know
Which I
about
just-
the
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
that gem? While we're just nonchalant trying to get up.
I'm not sure. It seems to be emitting some magic of some sort. I just can't tell what.
I'm gonna just bring you guys all up. You'll also, you can collect them all on your way up. You can just
Okay.
like hold on to one, reach behind, grab the other.
Yeah,
I'm not,
I'll
I'm
give
not
them
gonna-
all back to Rhea.
Yeah, I'm not gonna question your strength at this point.
Good thinking.
Okay. Sorry, carry on.
That was it? You just magic?
Yeah, it just seems to be emitting some sort of magic. There's a hole in it. Other than that,
A
No,
hole in it?
I wonder what will happen if a warlord comes back and some of her magical toys are missing. It's a little too late for that now, but
probably the same as a 3-headed, 5-headed dragon would do if we stole its money.
yeah, maybe.
Probably nothing.
Yeah. Probably won't hunt us
You're
down
right,
to the ends
probably
of the
nothing.
earth.
Why is there a hole in a gem? Does it go through it?
Yeah, it's very small. It might be like a necklace of some sort. Like maybe it was a necklace.
Or a pendant.
Ooh, you should wear it. What's another necklace?
I know.
What's
I'm just gonna
another necklace?
I'm gonna keep it in my bag.
The other
Alright,
one looks so
let's-
cool.
Could give you powers.
I don't think so.
The baby fist is like it's holding a fist.
It just
Isn't that a symbol of one of the dead gods?
Thinking of
Oh.
Bane?
One of the evil gods? The evil gods? Isn't it?
Well, we'll never. I don't know.
Bane does
Are
have
you
a
asking that
fist.
in character.
Bane it does have a fist, by the way. I looked
No,
it
I'm
up.
asking that in character. I wasn't really into the whole religion thing a while ago, but you know,
Yeah, me neither.
times change.
I've changed.
Okay, fine. Are we
I
having this
wouldn't-
conversation?
I wouldn't know.
Well, we
I
had
don't
the
think.
Of course you would.
3
Oh,
evil
okay.
gods.
Is this not the symbol
shower.
of Bane? Is this not a symbol of Bane?
Close
Yeah,
to
Josh,
it.
is that some kind of devilish thing? You haven't looked
Close
at it.
to it.
Does it look similar, Frank? I'll hold it out.
Sorry, to the Fist of Bane?
Yeah.
I mean, the Fist of Bane is a pretty generic fist, and this is a baby fist. So like,
How can we tell if the baby
could be though?
Is it just because it's
Is it,
small?
no, is it baby fist or is it Is it small or baby fist? Those
Oh,
are different.
man.
it's a baby fist. It is fashioned to look exactly like a baby.
Frank's like,
fist.
guys, I have 2 babies. I know what baby hands look like.
It's a baby fist. Okay, while you guys are having this conversation, I'm gonna have. Let's see here. It's gonna be Yol and Silas that are gonna make a perception check here.
Okay. Let's keep on that crit train, shall we?
Oh, yep. There you go.
Oh, okay, that's an 11.
Okay. With an 11, you'll, with the torchlight kind of like flickering, it's pitch black, so the shadows that are being casted are primarily just from like the changing of the flickering light and of you all. You see behind Buru,
Oh.
from his shadow that kind of like splays out on this like mound going upwards, his shadow splays out about halfway up. A second shadow comes out from his and crests the hill.
Okay, so I know you said totally normal words, and I understand all of them. I do not understand that sentence.
You're standing there. There's a torch
Yeah.
causing Buru to cast a shadow on this
Yeah.
mound behind him.
For
The
sure.
shadow,
Heard of
the
it.
shadow, because of his height, crawls about halfway up the mound. You see for just a second, it's like his shadow stays in place, but also like a second shadow comes out of it and rolls up and breaks off and goes over the hill.
Do I turn around and be like,
Does the shadow have any form?
No, it's like a blob. Like a torch doesn't give particular details. You know, it's not a very detailed shadow.
Bro, is the flask still shaking?
let me check.
It
With my
is.
hands?
It is.
What? Want me to sniff
Nothing.
it?
If it stops, tell me.
Alright, I'll hold on to it, I guess.
And just careful over the hill. It's slippery.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if I just slipped and opened the flask up with both hands. It'd be weird. Whoops!
I guess we're in reverse marching order now, huh?
Up to you guys. I mean, you've got enough berth that you could walk to the side and go around. Okay. So, you guys are moving forward now. You just fucking started. Okay, you going forward? What the fuck? Okay.
Well, we were planning on going back to the demons because we're going this way instead.
Okay.
Well, we went as down as we could go, and then couldn't go down anymore. So.
Oh, I
the way
see
down.
them ugly motherfuckers.
Was there nothing like cresting the hill? There was nothing.
Nope. What I will say
No unusual
is,
shadows on the ceiling.
I won't make you make a check. You do not see anything. What I will tell you is I'm going to bump you forward because you've been here before.
Yeah.
What you do see is that it seems like the demons have now centered their attention primarily on this one divot that they've carved out for themselves, and they're trying to dig their way through, though it seems painfully difficult for them. And as you watch for just a few moments, it definitely stands out to you that nobody is watching them anymore. They just seem to be kind of on their own, doing their own thing. And I think I'm going to call the session right there. I think that's a good spot to close her out.